Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. How do you define success? I think everyone defines it in different ways, but there are certain things that high performers have in common in order to make the most out of life. Can you guess what some of those might be? I wonder how your routine measures up. Let's find out. Stay tuned. Hey there, my friend. Perry Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, the power of possibility, passion, and purpose. And I just want to thank you so much for tuning in, whether this is your first time or if you tune in weekly. I just want to really say thank you so much. And if you're in your podcast app, it would be so crazy, awesome, cool, just to drop in there and help others discover this show. Leave an honest rating and review. If you're over on YouTube catching this video version of the show, please be a friend, smash that subscribe button and that notifications bell so you don't miss a show. And that helps the YouTube algorithm also help others find the show too. And, if you get a moment, post a comment. I do reply to those every week, so be so awesome if you checked in. Thanks so much. Let's talk about high achievers. I mean, perhaps you're one of them. You probably, some of the things I'm going to share with you today, you can really identify with. Maybe you do all of them. I don't know. You can definitely let me know in the email. But striving for success in multiple areas of your life, like finance, health, fitness, relationships, career, productivity. These are some things that, people want to do, want to, I think, want to have some success with. And I've had the honor of going to a few conventions, a few trainings, if you will, and saw a guy by the name of Brendy Burchard. You may know who he is. He's got an amazing powerhouse book called High Performance Habits. And while this isn't typically, this podcast isn't about that book, it is about some of the things that he's inspired and what he's discovered with habits of high-performing people. And he's helped inspire so many people all across the world up their game in all areas of life. And high performers have a few incredible things in common. When I discovered these, I'm like, oh my gosh, I must be a high performer. I do that. So let's see how yours compare and perhaps identify areas where you can improve. High performers, they have dialed in their morning routine. Now, I may hear you already. I'm not a morning person, whatever. But think about this. This is when you are the most in control and can be consistent and prepared for how your day will unfold. Now, I know that there's some people that their morning's so out of control because they've hit the snooze button too many times. They get up in a scramble. They get up in a rush. They haven't planned. They haven't done some things. So there's some definite things that a ritual can have that's not empowering. But this is an empowering one. Successful people have a morning routine, and they've dialed it in. I'll tell you what mine is. I've refined it over the years, but I religiously look forward to doing this. I start up, I sit up in bed and smile and just think. Thanks for another day. Thanks for a great sleep. Just thanks for me being able to get out and serve others. And my morning routine starts with gratitude. It starts with meditation. I bring in some visualization and affirmations. I do a short bit of journaling and some reading. Never stop learning and growing. That's a big one. And I also exercise. So I've dialed in that morning routine where it used to be kind of scattered all over the place and really not refined. I just found that it's really empowering and it helped me control the day. And it makes the day at least seem to appear to run more smoothly, even when things don't go as planned. Now, I heard Brendy Burchard, what he does is he'll start his day with yoga or some sort of movement to get his energy going. And then he'll review his daily plan, which he sketched out the night before. And he sets an intention of how he envisions that, and wants that day to go and how he wants to show up. And then he reads something positive. So when you have a solid, empowering morning routine, it's really going to impact your results, because some of those things, you set yourself up for success, win the morning, win the day, and it filters out into so many other areas. Another thing that high performers do is they fuel their body with healthy foods and dense, healthy nutrients to optimize their health and energy. Because, taking care of your health, that's going to impact a lot of things, not only with just your body, maybe how you look and how you feel, but it's going to help with your mindset. It's going to help with your thinking and your mood and your energy and your focus and perhaps your productivity. I mean, you can't deny that when you've got focus, energy, and your mood's good and your mindset's really in a clear place, you tend to become a productive person and become a high performer, right? The next thing that these do, and you probably knew I was going to get to this, they exercise at least 5 times a week. Yep, they do. The 2%ers do. So I look at that and I'm like, I must be a 2%er because I go at least 5 to 7 days a week. And the tip here is finding a workout ritual that you will stick to. Now, does it have to be part of a morning routine? Not necessarily. But something, consistency is going to win here when it comes to exercising and having getting the results and how the impact of how it makes you feel. I will drop a link into the show notes of my favorite workouts that you can go and try. But we know that exercise, it increases your energy, it fuels your momentum, it helps you, that momentum carries you through to achieve other goals in life. It's good for the body. It's good for the brain, staying sharp, increasing focus. Think this way. Exercise makes me feel better in all areas of life. That's what a high performer does. High performers also have a solid sleep routine. Now, I know there's a lot of us out there that burn the midnight oil, and we brag about our crazy busy lives, even though it creates a lot of stress, and we don't really necessarily do anything to try and take control of that. But sleep is a big part of empowering your day and high performance. It's essential to health. It's essential for productivity and performance during the day. I've read, and at least my body, it's to strive for 7 to 8 hours. Now, 8 hours is usually a stretch for me. There are some days that I get that, but it's at least 7. And I love Brendy Burchard's 3-2-1 routine, where 3 hours before bed, there's no eating. 2 hours before bed, there's no work. And 1 hour before bed, there's no screen time. And he recommends to make your bedroom as dark as possible and on the cooler side, so you sleep well and you sleep soundly. And I'm going to throw in an extra tip here, is to get the electronics, even if it's just charging, you're not looking at it, get it out of your bedroom, because there's all those extra waves and signals that are trying to connect to your phone, even if it's Wi-Fi, to keep your phone up to date and stuff. You don't need that running through your body right next to your head while you're sleeping. I think you get that out of there, you're going to find yourself sleeping deeper and deeper and going to sleep faster. And the other tip, you won't feel compelled to roll over and have that little morphine drip of getting on social right away. You can use your morning routine to get up and empower your day before you even hop on social. Next thing that high performers do is they never stop learning. I alluded to this before when it came to my reading in my morning routine, but high performers, they keep studying, they keep learning, they keep reading and growing. They go to conferences, they go to the seminars. The tip here is to be a student and apply what you learn to the different areas of your life. Never stop learning. Never stop learning. I mean, we've got, Tony Robbins, Warren Buffett, those guys, they keep learning. They keep learning from others. Brendy Burchard. I've seen Chalene Johnson going to attending events. They go and they learn and they grow, and then they turn around and gift that through their talents to the rest of us. So there's the things that high performers have in common. How did you do? Are there any areas that you can improve? Maybe your morning routine. Maybe it's fueling your body with good nutrition. Maybe it's exercise, sleep, learning, and growth. I practice these routinely, and I find that they give me more energy, more focus, and even it seems that it frees up time with my family and my friends. I know a lot of us, we're so stressed out and we have crazy busy lives and we feel exhausted and we feel fatigued. But when we take control, then you can become your best for the rest of the world, even if the rest of your world is just your family. And over the years, I've developed these habits and routines, and I've things to stay disciplined and motivated and focused, to strengthen those habits over the years. And I put it all together in a free download that you're welcome to have so that you can rock your goals. It's packed with routines, rituals, tips, strategies to move you from feeling, chaotic and overwhelmed to feeling grateful, healthy, happy, focused, and fulfilled. That's just the perfect recipe, right? It's absolutely free. You can go to morningsuccesshabits.com and download that. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you so much. If you found value from this, please share, subscribe, leave an honest rating and review in your podcast app. That helps others discover the show. And for those of you on YouTube, catching the video version, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so that you get an alert each time a new show drops. You absolutely rock, my friend. That's all I have for this week. And as always, remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.